So there's one thing I'd never delivered. That is the rest of the haul videos. And I sit on the floor with the glass cabinet that I just lit ahead of me, and the stuff that I was going to update you on, it's all here in the cabinet. So, and I've organized it now. I put everything where it's sort of supposed to be, at least for now. So instead of making those last few haul videos, I'm gonna show it to you now. I mean, I'm gonna make 2 videos in one. I'm gonna show you the stuff that I never did show you, and I'm gonna show you how the glass cabinet looks like. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I made that video, that fantastic video about the troubles of collecting, and I promised a bunch of haul videos, and then I uploaded a couple, and I just kind of felt like, ugh, I don't know what happened. I just lost interest in making those other ones. I don't even know if anybody remembers, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. But I was supposed to make a couple more themed haul videos. Now I was supposed to do some kind of skit that I had planned, and then I had planned that for so long that I just lost interest, and then the longer that went by, I just completely didn't want to do that. And then I mean that, along with me not feeling so well all the time, I don't feel like making fancy videos, and then it just never happened. And one day I just decided to, oh, screw it, I'm not gonna make the videos. So I just organized everything here, and I thought that I'm just gonna tell you about that now and show you the shit. Alright. But first, I did have this up originally, but then the glare was intense, so there we go. So here we go. Well, will it be better if I turn the light off? LED lights? No, I don't think so. So I'm just gonna give you an overview first. So I have some Simpsons stuff. This might change. I mean, I'm gonna get more shelves, and when I do, I'm gonna have some here as well. And when I do, I might change some of this stuff. But for now, it looks pretty cluttered, but I actually like the way it looks. It's okay if you don't, but I do. Okay, so here's the Simpsons stuff. I kind of wanted to focus on a few different universes. So we have the Simpsons here, Monty Python here, Alien here. I'm not going to show too much of the Alien stuff because I did make that whole, and then some Evil Dead stuff here, and some Hobbit stuff, and Lord of the Rings. Middle Earth, I should say. I say Hobbit because we have all the Hobbit steelbooks in front, and that shelf looks like shit. I'm not gonna talk about that because I haven't done anything with that, but a few things I bought for the Simpsons shelf is this, which I just thought was a plush, but it has one of these things, and it doesn't really stick on here, even if let's do that now. Well, I promise it's gonna fall off. I'm going to soak this in water, because once I did that, and then it stayed. Should I have cold or hot water? I don't even know. This is cold, by the way. And then it never fell off. I don't know, I guess I took it off. But then the other day I did it again, and then it fell off, even with the water. So let's see what happens. And I picked up this little keychain, very, very random, not much to show, but I just like the look of this. It feels nice, so alright. And let's just dump these out. A few Simpsons figures. So, I don't know, obviously they're not going to be in the cup, or the mug, but these were, got these from Amazon in one set. It's a Simpsons family official figures, and these are part of the blind boxes that I had, which I opened. Sorry, I did that without you. But yeah, I got Bart, Marge, Maggie, and Homer, and I didn't. I should have gotten Lisa instead of this guy, instead of the groundskeeper Willie, because. Feels a little bit odd. It feels like I should have Lisa. I mean, I was just lucky to get the main ones, Most of them. It would have been cool if I got Lisa. But I mean, I guess I would have preferred to have some other characters. But if I'm gonna have all those four, I might as well have Lisa instead of him. I would have preferred some other ones because I do have these. But anyway, so I'm planning on putting a shelf here with more Simpsons stuff, and that way I can move some of this stuff onto that shelf and just keep collecting. And then for the Monty Python section, which I think looks pretty good, I bought a whole lot of DVDs. These two I can move out of the way because I've shown you those before. They're not part of this. I bought a whole lot of editions, both from Monty Python, Alien and Evil Dead, because I wanted to do it like this. I wanted to have like a row of releases in the back, and that way I could display things here and here. What I did not realize was that, of course, a lot of these are different in height, but I worked it out. It looks alright. I mean, some of this is new. The steelbooks are new. The Holy Grail steelbook, the Life of Brian steelbook, and the Meaning of Life steelbook. Maybe I'll make a video showing those more in depth. I don't know. This is very cool because it has some featurettes that I had never seen before. This is the best of Monty Python's Flying Circus, which I don't need, but it also has this, Live at Aspen, which was very fun to see. And it has some, let's see, well, I don't know which ones, but a bunch of featurettes where they talked about the show, which I've heard them do for many hours before, but that was still fun. And also a featurette where Michael Palin sort of goes and visits the some of the locations. So that I got that one, and I got this personal bests set just to fill up the back row here, because a wall of Monty Python releases looks pretty cool to me. I want to have more figures. There are some Funko figures that I want to get. I think this one is new. This Meaning of Life one is new. That's it. But yeah, so that's the Monty Python stuff. The Alien stuff, I'll show you the way it looks right now. No, actually, I did pick up some Alien releases. I don't really have to show them to you, because I mean, it's this box set here and then this set here. I did not realize that. Now I don't know which one, but one of these two contains the ones that I bought separately here. Except, I mean, I bought the regular editions and then the 2-disc or special editions or director's cuts of the four movies, and then I got a steelbook here as well, which I didn't even know that was a steelbook, but maybe I should put that here. It would look a little bit nicer. But a steelbook of Alien Definitive Edition. Once again, I just wanted to fill up the back row there so that I could have two levels. Levels, Jerry. I'm watching Seinfeld. Yeah. So I did not pay much for these, by the way. They were all pennies. So I mean, all in all, of course, it adds up. But this was just something I wanted to do. I don't know if it was worth it. But of course I paid more for these. They were brand new. Then the coolest thing in this video. Look at this. Oh, poor Ash. That always happens, but we don't need that. Look at this Henrietta figure. And what else? This looks pretty amazing. I recently rewatched the trilogy with a friend here in my apartment. We did a marathon, which was pretty fun. Fun to see them back to back. And after that I had to get this figure. It also comes with this, but of course I want to have this is where the neck grows out in this wonderful kind of stop motion sequence, if I don't remember incorrectly, and then the head turns into more of a monster type face. Of course this is the regular Henrietta, but yeah, and that's that. And then I picked up some editions as well. I don't know, not really anything interesting, but couple Anchor Bay releases that I picked up, and this Evil Dead 2 DVDs new. I didn't have enough of them to fill the row, so I just put the steelbooks behind Henrietta like that. Then Ash is standing and trying to fight her. This, by the way, he's not new. This one, by the way, I put a piece of tape before. I tried to put it up here, but it won't stay up, so I might need to get some kind of adhesive thing. I don't know. I don't want to do that before it's final though. So, I mean, I had them like this before, which looks pretty good, I suppose. Two heads like that. But that is pretty much that. I'll show you one more thing. They might not stay this way, I don't know, but I put my alien reaction figures, I kind of squeezed them between the door frame and the ceiling. I had one more coming, Sigourney Weaver as Ripley out of her spacesuit, because I have her here in her spacesuit, but I had one more on the way. Actually, I'm just going to adjust the tripod. I had one more on the way where she was wearing her normal clothes in the movie, and it was cancelled. Well, it never arrived, so I actually got my money back. But then I never bought it again because I just tried this out, and these 7 fit perfectly over here. And you know, bear in mind, I'm someone who likes kinda more is more. I love the idea that this looks. I love the way this looks. Maybe not the bottom shelf, maybe not this one either right now, but I love having a lot of stuff like that, displaying a lot of stuff, and especially with this shelf here, which is gonna cover most of this wall, and with perhaps some stuff on this wall, and with some shelves here later on with stuff all over and on top, it will look better because this will be part of the whole thing. And to me, I like it. I might change it, but for now I like it. However, the door frame is not straight in relation to the ceiling, so I had to be a little bit inventive. It doesn't look very good, but I'll try to fix that. I put some pieces of cardboard because there is actually a gap here, so I was able to fit some pieces of cardboard, and that way they stay put. They don't fall down. But that changes here. I mean, these two, they won't fall down. But if I put these without the cardboard, they would just fall down. So yeah, good architecture right there. Okay, so that is that video. Bit of a spontaneous, unplanned video, but that's the rest of the stuff that I bought. No, actually, I lied. 1 second. I also bought these two that I put together. This was ages ago. Well, it was many weeks ago that I put these together. They are. I didn't save the boxes, but they're not Legos, but they are some kind of knockoff. I don't know what they're called, but they're just very small, very small building blocks. This is Winnie the Pooh. I just got these kind of randomly from eBay. I felt like doing something. I just watched stuff on my TV. I felt like actually doing something. Anyway, so I built these. This Winnie the Pooh, and then Mr. Bean and his teddy bear. And there's a theme here, you see. We have 2 bears, and then this one is another bear. Okay, don't pretend like you didn't possibly see that. Which one do you think this impossible to tell? Well, it's a bit of a cuddly bear, you might say. This is so dusty. Can you see the? I have. I did vacuum clean yesterday, but not this plate. They've just been hanging around here for a while. I tried to put this together, but I didn't have patience. I think I fucked it up, and then I didn't feel like completing it. So I just tore it apart, and then I decided to come back to it, but I haven't come back to it yet. But sorry, it's Totoro. So I'll put him together eventually, but it's like, how many pages, how many pieces are there? I mean, it did say on the box, but of course didn't save the box, so I don't know, but it's like a couple hundred, 300 maybe. Yeah, about 300 I'd say. I mean, I can count these, but I think if I estimated correctly, maybe 300. Oh, one more thing, which I haven't opened yet. This is not really part of anything, but I picked up some steelbook stands. Yeah, I thought that I would need these because, well, I was gonna put steelbooks in these little gaps here, but then I changed my mind. but that's another video. Soon, very, very soon, I will be able to get more shelves, and that video will be epic, I tell you. So, alright. I'm not sure where I'm gonna keep these, by the way, whenever I put that together. A bit of a pointless purchase, but it was just for fun. So, and it was kind of fun to put them together, actually. This one was not, though.